November 11th, 11 Enlightenment, Ascension and awakening the hearts of humanity. The November 11th, 11 Enlightenment gateway is upon us. Many are speaking about it and many are beginning to feel on an energetic level the deeper awakening of consciousness that is about to occur. As we continue to move towards 2012 and beyond, the hearts of humanity are going through an ascension process, an energetic shift from separation to an inner knowing of oneness and a sense of unity consciousness that will raise the vibration of this planet into its next evolution. This evolution is occurring on a planetary level as well as on human level. The biology of planet Earth and our own human biology is in a transformation. The human DNA has stored within it all the codes and information for this next evolution. Awakening this dormant information is what is happening on planet Earth at this time. With this awakening, new consciousness is being birthed, and with this new consciousness comes a new era, a new way of being that is connected with the environment and with all life. November 11th, 11 and human DNA. Human DNA is triggered by digital codes, awakening genetic sequences which release information, light, into our consciousness. This genetic memory that is being turned on, begins to release us from the constructs of time as we have known it. November 11th, 11 is one of the codes of this activation process. It is part of the binary code that is part of the matrix of this reality and plays a role in the next phase of planetary awakening. This master number, digital code, is part of the process of turning on our original blueprint and genetic memory held within the spiraling strands of our human DNA. These numeric codes awaken the mind to change and experience new levels of consciousness and more of our infinite human potential. The November 11th, 11 gateway is opening us to receive our divine purpose as a crystallization into the matrix of this earth. During the November 11th, 11 gateway, the elemental structure of Gaia will be activating through two planetary grand trines, one of earth and one of air. These grand trines will overlay and create the perfect harmonious structure for the new energies of light to enter the earth and enter our human form, through the cellular matrix of our DNA. Through the geometry of the two grand trines, equilateral triangles, energy comes into the earth in perfect harmony. The new higher frequencies of light will assist us in evolving into the next phase of consciousness and light on planet Earth. Through this gateway of light, we will be opening into more of a timeless sequence so that we may be more connected to our multidimensional nature, where we are in alignment with our soul essence, and creation occurs through this connection in a sequential rhythm that transcends the duality and illusion of time. These digital codes, November 11th, 11 will imprint our DNA structure, turning on a blueprint for a higher state of consciousness to emerge. Because these codes are activated within the cellular memory of our DNA, they awaken us to the truth of who we are, our divine purpose as a conscious vibrational embodied experience. November 11th, 11, Mars, Giza Pyramids and Sphinx. The Sphinx Point and Giza Pyramids at the 29th degree will be activated by Mars during this November 11th, 11 gateway. The 29th degree of Leo is the royal gate of the heart and is the same degree as the Sphinx and Giza Pyramids in Egypt. This 29th degree point on Earth is reflected in the 29th degree within our galaxy and connects us with the royal star Regulus. Mars will be at 29 degrees Leo during the November 11th, 11 gateway, holding the gateway of our heart open to be in communion with our celestial origins. Mars at 29 degrees, the pyramid and Sphinx point, has an even deeper significance. Richard Hoagland, former NASA scientist, discovered in the early 1990s in NASA photographs a number of pyramids and a face on the surface of Mars in a region called Cydonia. As Hoagland looked deeper into his findings, he realized that the pyramidal structures and the face that resembled the Sphinx is at the 19.5 degree latitude on Mars. Then more discoveries were made of other anomalies at the 19.5 latitude on other planets, as well as points on Earth. At 19.5, Jupiter has its red spot, Neptune its dark spot, Venus has its major volcano, Alpha Regio, Sun has its peak temperatures and sunspot activity. On Earth, the 19.5 latitude is at the Mayan ruins in the Yucatan and on the Big Island of Hawaii, where the most active volcano on Earth is located. The importance of 19.5. The star tetrahedron geometry pattern comprised of two interlocking four-sided tetrahedrons when placed in the sphere of the Earth with one of the apexes at the North Pole, and one at the South Pole. The other apexes will touch the sphere at 19.47 latitude, 19.5, above and below the equator. With the Earth rotating at tremendous speed, there has been observed a great force occurring at the 19.47, 19.5 degrees north and south. Volcanic activity on Earth, and on Venus and other anomalies on Mars, Jupiter, and more are linked to this degree of latitude and is being considered as hyperdimensional. This perspective in physics links to the knowledge of the star tetrahedron being a vehicle of light moving between other dimensions and the Earth dimension. Drunvalo Melchizedek has brought information forward regarding this geometry pattern as being a vehicle of light, that our light bodies can travel in and to actually assist us in raising our frequency to be more vibrationally connected with our light body. We can consider the star tetrahedron as being part of a star gateway into and out of this dimensional reality. Among other ancient cultures, the Egyptian civilization considered the tetrahedron to be a stargate, an interdimensional portal. The hyperdimensional field that is being made aware of at the 19.5 degrees latitude north and south, can be considered a key entry point into this dimensional reality. Big Island of Hawaii, 19.5. The Big Island of Hawaii, being at 19.5 degrees within the star tetrahedron, is a major portal for light codes to enter the energetic matrix field of the Earth. Big Island Hawaii has the most active volcano on Earth. The ancient Hawaiian spiritual traditions is very connected and aware of the placement of the island within our solar system and galaxy and its connection to the stars, particularly the Pleiadian star system. Big Island being a key access point into the galaxy and receiving the mana of the Lemurian energies. Mauna Kea, the volcano located at the 19.5 on the Big Island of Hawaii, is the tallest mountain on Earth, from the sea floor to the top. This is where the most advanced telescopes on the planet reside, with scientists coming from all over the world to do their astronomy research. Kilauea volcano, goddess Pele, on the Big Island is the most active volcano on the planet, bringing the magma from the core of the Earth, and constantly creating new Earth on the planet. From the primal depths of the magma to the tallest mountain reaching to the stars, a hyperdimensional field of energy at 19.5, Big Island Hawaii can be considered an interdimensional stargate portal and is a key access point that receives the new light codes of energies into the Earth. Energies enter into the matrix field of the Earth through certain points, such as the 19.5, and get distributed throughout the energetic field of the Earth. Through the 19.5 degree connection, the Big Island is linked to the pyramids of Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune and other sacred portal sites on Earth and in the galaxy. On November 11, when Mars is at the 29th degree of Leo, being the warrior of the heart, the pyramids and Sphinx on Mars at 19.5 are making a connection and activation with the Giza pyramids and Sphinx in Egypt. The 19.5 degree grid on the Big Island of Hawaii and other places on Earth is being activated, and we have two grand trines to bring in the perfect harmony into the matrix field of the Earth, and into our own human heart. Venus, the Divine Feminine. Over the past 8 years, as I have been facilitating galactic alignment ceremonies in various locations on the Earth, including many on the Big Island of Hawaii, I can say that Venus has been playing an important role in all the major alignments. Venus plays an immense role in the birthing of the new Earth and the awakening of the codes of our DNA. During November 11, Venus and Mercury will be conjunct in Sagittarius at the 11th degree. Venus and Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius bring through a divine transmission of light that will awaken the hearts of humanity to greater harmony, love, beauty, joy and light. Mars, the divine warrior, is holding open the portal of the heart, the Sphinx point, activated by Leo at the 29th degree, for Venus and Mercury to bring through the highest transmission frequencies of light into Earth. The divine feminine energies will pour through this gateway in the highest and most angelic communications through the 19.5 grid activation, through the two grand trines and into the Earth, and into the hearts of those that are open to receive. Full moon, just before November 11 alignment. The full moon is occurring the day before the November 11 alignment. Full moon is November 10 at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. The full moon will be at the 18th degree of Taurus, and will be close to exact Pleiadian point, as the Pleiadian star system is in the sign of Taurus. The morning of November 11 is the moon alignment with the Pleiades when the moon goes into the 29th degree of Taurus. The moon being a magnifying lens of energy and connecting with the waters and tides of the earth and waters and rhythms inside the human body, we will have the Pleiadian activation on the morning of November 11. November 11 Gateway. The next level of awakening of the hearts of humanity is happening, and the digital codes of November 11 activate this awakening on a cellular DNA level, that turns on a sequence that will create a shift in consciousness. These shifts will filter into our consciousness as the energies integrate after the alignment. This global awakening will be taking place on all levels of consciousness, and as there is a reformation of global consciousness, actions towards greater unity, responsibility and service will arise. It's a grand time to be on Earth, as we unite in love, truth, light, joy, and freedom.